Hey guys, JK here with another video talking about some of the latest updates. I will have a summoning video probably tomorrow for you guys, but for now I just wanted to talk about a lot of other stuff going on, which I didn't expect there to be this much, but there's a lot to cover. So first of all, we have a lot of gifts. You've probably already noticed, you probably already claimed it. 15 gold ingots from a Facebook community reward. That's really nice. One thing I was really wrong about yesterday was that for the daily logins, we're getting basically an entire package of goodies. It's not just like 50 gems today, garden key tomorrow, which is why I felt so underwhelmed when I saw it. It's actually like the whole package for the entire week, and then the next week we're gonna have a whole nother package and stuff. So it's actually really generous. It's really exciting. So you're gonna be able to collect a ton of gems, a lot of pretty much everything that you need over time. So definitely log in as much as you can every day if you can for this month. Also, there's a one-time login reward of 500 gems, and as I mentioned, the ALCHEMIST mascot, the celebration apple is apparently like 5 million EXP. So clearly you don't want to use that on just like a character that barely needs it. You need to use this on somebody who's like brand new, some new character that you have both pulled and probably limit broken, because I don't know how much 5 million EXP levels you, but I wouldn't want it to get stuck at 60 and you get all that EXP gone to waste. Obviously leveling them up past 60 gets a lot harder as opposed to like the earlier levels, which go really fast. So yeah, 5 skip tickets, okay, that's just their standard login bonus. And then 5-star unit summon ticket. This is actually kind of a compensation or reward for people who have already completed the challenge missions, where normally you would get a Chloe on like the 4th set of missions. Now she's given out on the 1st set, and whoever has cleared the 4th set is getting this 5-star ticket instead. So yeah, anybody who's already cleared it is kind of getting caught up and given this instead. So this is really nice. Lots of good stuff to collect here. So that's the first thing. There's actually a lot more to talk about. Hopefully I can keep it in under 15 minutes. Also, if you look in the news, and this can possibly get a little bit buried, there's a producer's, this is not what gets buried, sorry, but there's a producer's letter where they actually communicate really well with us, talking about some of the future updates coming. Version 2.0, this is going to be the 3D model viewer, which many of you have probably already seen. If you've watched JP videos, maybe Ushi, and they have this already. You can basically look at the 3D model, rotate them, zoom in and out, get a better look at these models that they work so hard on, so it's really cool. This is the standard isometric view that we have right now, but if you want to, there's also going to be an overhead view. And this could be useful sometimes where you're not exactly sure what the ranges are, where people are relative to each other, so this can make it a little bit clearer. Obviously it doesn't make it look as fun from a gameplay perspective, but sometimes you may need it just to be a little bit more precise or whatever. So again, standard view, overhead view, nice to have that option. And yeah, they're just talking about some future collaborations and stuff coming in the next few months. Lots of good stuff to talk about here, and they're finally giving us a global exclusive character. A lot of people have been asking about this, and this is kind of standard in some of the other games like Brave Exvius and so forth, where they'll give us stuff that's different from the Japan version, which is a nice gesture. Not only is it new and interesting to get new characters, obviously, but it's nice to know that we're not just recycling content, and that there's actually effort put in to a different audience. So this is really exciting, and Siegfried looks really cool. Work in progress right now, but yeah, I mean, global exclusive characters are always unique and fun to have, so definitely looking forward to this. Closing thoughts. Okay, so they're gonna give us a plethora of items, as they said. Again, they're talking about the 5 million download celebration, which is really cool, and to just check them out. So signed San, I don't know how to pronounce that actually, but really cool that they're communicating to us like this, rather than trying to be opaque or whatever. The more communication, the better. So really cool. Definitely check out that letter and read it for yourself. Another thing that's a little bit buried with all this crazy new stuff going on, new characters, is the fact that we'll be able to farm up some other units. So I always kind of wondered, new tokens in the shops and everything too, but I always kind of wondered why certain characters weren't farmable, and now they are, like Dolga, Hazuki, Magistos, Melda, Amira. If you don't have Amira as a sniper yet, you should probably get on that as well. Vanicus, she's going to get some really potent upgrades in the future, so she's going to be worth building up as well. So it's like kind of like filling in all the gaps that were there. And of course, in the near future, I'm sure we'll get some additional 5-star units to farm as well. So that's another cool thing to cover. And finally, I wanted to talk about the secret shop. And not everybody's going to be happy about this, to be honest, but I think it's kind of cool, I guess. You can get some shards for Zenny, which is really nice. And this isn't like necessarily mind-blowing, whatever, because these are actually occasionally available in the regular shop as well. Let me just quickly take a look. I forgot what it's called. So if you go to like Anna's shop here, toward the end, you know, they'll often have shards for Zenny. Once in a while they'll have like you know, a 5-star character or something, so you do want to check it out every, you know, 4 hours if you can. Not 4 hours, what is it, like 5 hours? Yeah. So, you know, it's not like the first time they sold some of these for Zenny, but just the fact that you're able to get it right here is really nice. And you can get up to 25 shards of these characters. You get 5 each time for 1 million Zenny, but if you spend 5 million Zenny, you can get 25 shards, which is really huge actually. So, you know, I saw some people complaining about not being able to farm Anastasia soul shards. 25 shards here is going to get you pretty close to the job 3 that you want, and any of these other characters that you haven't been able to, you know, pull as much as you'd like. Definitely cool that we had that option to pull it with Zenny. And I think with all the freebies that we're getting, even 5 million Zenny is not going to be like really hard for a lot of people, so definitely check that out. And if you are a paying customer at all, as you can see, I already bought it here, but you can get soul shards for a really good price. Normally these are actually 400 gems for 5 soul shards, which is not the best deal, but it's nice to have those like kind of all-purpose soul shards as opposed to looking out for that specific character that you want for about the same amount of gems. 100 pay gems is a really cheap deal. Unfortunately though, you do need to keep in mind, like I bought the box of gems today, these reset as well. I bought the box of gems for $15.99, and originally I got 800 plus 800, so I got 1600 gems for that price. But the only part that counts as the paid gems is the first part. So this, if I got the $15.99, regardless of the bonus gems, it counts as 800 paid gems. So keep that in mind. I got that because that would cover all 6 of these soul shards with like 200 paid gems left over. And there's some other stuff here that you can, you know, consider as well. I mean, this is like a ton of stuff for 50 gems and so forth. So depending on your situation, obviously you can go for it. Here are some Zenny options, which is nice. Skip tickets, you do want to get this because anytime they have these like special deals, you want to stock up so that you don't have to pay regular price at any point. So that's why I always get those. Yeah, see, this is like the normal price with regular gems. So definitely check out the shop, see what you need. And there's going to be some Yaras and actually all of the Sacred Stone Memories characters here. So, you know, whatever you need, it's going to be here as well. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the stuff is for gems, like the even the Alchemia pot, so I'm not going to buy that. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here, a lot of updates, even in the shop, so you should check that out. That's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and end with this free summon because, again, they're giving it every day. You definitely don't want to forget to do that. So I'll just go ahead and do it on the video here. It's just one, so I'm just going to skip that. Okay, I got a blue. It's like a trash blue, but I mean, it's every day. Well, you know, you can't complain too much here. So, I'm sorry, one last thing. So, the banner, the new banner is a 5-step banner, but you only need to go up to 3 steps to get either Yaras or Zane. So that's pretty cool. But if you go all the way to the 5 steps, which I may do, you can get a 25 soul shard selector on step 5. So depending on who I pull on step 3, you know, I can build them up that way. I'm tempted also to build up my Kudenstein a little bit because he's not job 3 yet, but yeah, it's not a bad deal if you are pulling for one of these units. I mean, by step 3, you're going to be guaranteed a really strong unit anyway. So yeah, just wanted to point that out as well. I'll be pulling probably tomorrow. So hopefully I didn't ramble too much. Hopefully this was done in a timely manner, I guess. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and good luck on your polls. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Peace.